The Exchange TRX Mall, the newest addition to the shopping environment here in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. I was there just after its opening. I enjoyed my time there. It's a huge mall, home to over 400 brands, spread across 4 floors, and on top of it you find a huge park, 10 acres. So I'm gonna give you a quick tour through the mall and through the park. But stick around to the end of this video, as I'm going to share with you some few personal insights of what I think about the mall. Let's go. We first visited the mall on a Sunday just after it opened. Cars kept streaming into the parking lot. Now we came back to the mall in the following week on a Wednesday, but it was much easier to get a parking lot cause it was still early in the morning. Still, you can see a large number of cars already. Coming from the escalator, we arrive at JD Sports, and I think everyone arrives here first, as I saw many videos starting here. It is the Concourse level. Scanning around the mall, I get an immediate insight how huge it actually is. Just next to it is Lavender Bakery. This bakery welcomes you with a great smell of its products. It really smells so good, and the smell lingers in the aisle. Sure causes people to feel hungry immediately after arrival to the mall. Now just take a look how beautiful the different cakes and biscuits are. They look amazing. Possibly sinful to eat, of course, but hey, if you like it, just go ahead and take them. Let's go to the Seibu department store originating from Japan. And hey, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the word correctly, but to me it's Seibu. And of course, there's food for the Christmas season, just because it's just before Christmas. Look at those Japanese fruit assortments, how beautifully it's packed. And how fresh the fruits really look like. Well, it's definitely pricey, but I'm talking about the design and the presentation here. And this is really nice. Like an artful hand, completed some beautiful design. Really yummy.
This is the Komitsu apple, and the staff explains that this is the sweetest part of the apple.
These apples are considered rare and having a rich honey center that makes them look as if they are overripe. Hey, we are getting some samples of the fruit, so lucky! And look how he's carefully organizing it for us.
One for you.
Thank you.
It looks like normal apple, but
Nice.
so he's currently staying here for training, for the staff training, but he will go back next week.
Is it your first time in Malaysia? First time.
Cannot speak English very well. Okay.
I can only sing a song, Teotoria Te Kono Mama Iko. That's a song by Queen, by a band. Oh, look at that.
It's a
The dolphin. And all the things in the shelf have been prepared by the Japanese chef we talked to earlier. These are Hatendo green ones. They look delicious and calorie sensitive, but wow, very impressive. Now you can see the stuff everywhere explaining the products to the customers when asked. And I think that's really good because some of the products might need more explanation. Here the lady is preparing the matcha tea. I quickly talked to her a little bit. What matcha? Renna matcha. Let's go to the next counter to some Japanese roll.
So in terms of this juice, the baking style is actually a bit more Japanese inspired, where the texture of it is actually between a sponge and a mousse.
Okay.
So it's a little bit more special in that sense. I think we are the only one in the market that's doing it at the moment.
Yeah.
So if customers ask me which ones are special and unique, these two will be one.
Let me show you the rest of Seibu. Just a quick run through. Follow me. And hey, it is really beautifully designed. Look at those beautiful Christmas trees, and what a huge supermarket. And next to the supermarket's aisles are restaurants for those already hungry after the shopping.
Yeah, everything is halal. In this counter here, everything, this whole area is halal, except the on the right hand side, the last row, that is non-halal counter.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now we bought some Korean food at Gamaro and it was great, but sadly I actually forgot to record me eating the food. But it was great. This was excellent, the mochi.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
This is the mochi range, whereby you have the sweet and you have the savory. So the deep fried is the savory type. Yeah.
So
You
they
have the
deep fried
mentaiko, you
version.
have the mitarashi soy sauce.
Nice.
Yeah. And then this is called hashimaki. It's similar to okonomiyaki, but this one inside we have fillings of mochi and also mozzarella cheese. Yes.
Do you do your mochi here?
We are going to make a production next year here.
Oh,
But currently it's all imported from Japan. It's frozen when it came. Yeah.
Not all tenants have opened their shops. Many shops are still in renovation and they will most likely open over the next few weeks or months. Really, there's a queue at nearly every restaurant, no matter if it's a restaurant offering local or foreign food. Here you see Eastern Hin Ramen, opposite of Nando's, just next to the shrimp noodle bar. Queues, queues, queues. People lining up, lunchtime is calling. As I continue walking down the aisle, you get a glimpse at another huge supermarket called Mercado. We are still at the Concourse floor. Follow me as I continue my tour. You got to have time when you come here to explore. This mall is really huge. And I don't think it's possible to see everything in one day. You would really have to spend the whole day here if you choose to. More restaurants, and I walk by day one. K-Fry. And another long queue at Haiti. You can already realize the number of restaurants existing in this mall is mind-boggling. Let's go to the food exchange food court. When we arrived initially just before 12 p.m., it was still empty. Later, upon our return for lunch, it was packed because of the lunch break. And I think that this is a case because it actually seems as if the food court has a lot of different food varieties. And maybe as well, the food seems to be more affordable in the food court compared to the restaurants outside of the food court. And best of all, you might not have to queue that long for your place to sit and eat. Let's have a quick run through the food court to show you what's available. We've got Japanese, some place with no sign, hot plate, pepper rice, chili pan mi yet to come, little Penang, Yong Tau Fu, and nasi kandar. You can see the food court is quite spacious and well designed. Being out from the food court, let's walk on. Just after it, you can see the e-commerce places, Samsung, Huawei, Mi, and they are all kind of opposite Pandeni concept store. Finally, let's get up one floor. The escalator talks to you when you reach the top. We are now at the ground floor, next to La Comme. I hope I pronounced this correctly, which promises to open in December 2023. We are at an aisle at TRX called City Avenue. TRX has named many of the aisles. Now watch this beautiful decoration done for Christmas. And wow, here's one place to sit in the middle of the aisle here. Actually, seating opportunities is something I miss at many malls. The opportunity to just sit in the middle somewhere and rest without going to a coffee shop or restaurant. Just sit down and relax. As I walk around, you'll see many of the main brands are represented here. But what I like are the size of the aisles, actually catering to a huge visitor crowd. And also, of course, the shops itself, they are also much bigger than you might find in any other places as well. And here are Bisons. TRX is the only mall with Bisons and you can touch them. Something you should not do in the real world. Here they feel soft and fluffy. Kids will love them, and so do the adults. And the Bisons are blinking their eyes and they're moving their mouths. It's so cute. Let's talk to the saleswoman and let's see what she has to say.
Okay, so for the space itself, they create an experience for the customer. So other than just selling eyewear, we also give you a very unique experience as you enter the store. And every Gentle Monster store around the world, they have different art installation. It might be similar in some point, but it's different. So it gives you something new every time you enter a Gentle Monster store. Wow. Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
It's from Korea. Have you been to Korea?
No.
Yes, the stores? Yes, I have. I'm glad. I hope you enjoy yourself here.
Thank you. Christmas trees everywhere here. That here looks like Winter Wonderland. It looks nice, doesn't it? Let's go up to the first floor. And again, there's a good conversation with the escalator. Quite talkative escalators, but I think it's a good safety precaution. We are coming up next to Victoria's Secret. Now it seems the first floor is dedicated to fashion and beauty products. Again, you can also see the extent and size of TRX. It's just huge. Now I am not too much into fashion. Oops, influenced my partners and we quickly moved up to the next floor. We are now on the second floor. We are going around. TRX is built in a V or U shape. You basically go straight and at the end of an aisle, you kind of, when you follow the aisle, go back in a slight curve. Check the picture of the map posted here so you know what I'm trying to explain to you right now. I like those top-down shops to take in the full view of the mall. Still on the second floor, opposite of the Plant Arm Theater. This theater with a special twist. If you want to know what to expect in Arm Theater, well, I recorded a video about the inner workings of Aurum earlier this year. A coffee shop called Repo. Surely an interesting experience. We found a way up, going to be at the park at top of TRX. And many people talk about this park already. Coming up from the stairs, my first impression, whoa! Because wherever I look, it's just beautiful. A quick look at the playground and the fountain areas. People have fun and get wet. It's one way to cope with the heat for sure. Let's move away from the fountain and let's enjoy the view. The structure you see here is called Play Cave according to TRX, and it's for children to climb and explore. This Christmas decoration will look beautiful at night. Have you seen it at night already? Share your experience with me in the comment section. Getting through it, emerging from it, it's a wide open space. What a beautiful skyline. I believe that this area will surely become a tourist attraction. Isn't this really a nice view? Many tourists love to visit KLCC Park already. So this is going to be their next destination for sure. Here we are at the Western Water feature. All these places have names. I just haven't captured all of the names. And you can see that people really take advantage of it, taking selfies and videos for their own Instagram feeds or personal memories. How awesome! Let's check out the urban jungle walk. It looks nice and refreshing as a sight in the city. Let's just take a little stroll around the area in the urban jungle walk. It can be really refreshing to see something like this in the city. A green lung once again. It's a jungle in the city, just without the wild animals. And maybe even the mosquitoes will stay away. And it's still all in progress, but I think in a couple of months' time, possibly weeks, this will be green and really refreshing and amazing. Just follow me around. I enjoy my walk here, do you? I gotta say it again and again and again. Wide open space, lots of greenery. It's amazing. That's good for the mind, for the soul, for your health. I totally love it. Let's have a view from the top across the neighborhoods of the TRX, across the office building. Isn't it just an amazing look? And of course, no video about the TRX Exchange Mall is complete without a look at the TRX complex, the actual building. And I hope you enjoy it. I took the opportunity to take a quick shot down the mall from the top. Wow, amazing view. We're still at the top level, at the park, at the entrance back to the mall. This gives you an impression how spacious the mall really is and how beautifully designed it is. A gem in the middle of Kuala Lumpur. As my visit to TRX Exchange Mall comes to an end, let me share with you a few thoughts about the mall. I like it. The TRX Exchange Mall is fitting nicely into the golden triangle of Kuala Lumpur. Malaysians love to have shopping options and spend great family time in the different malls. TRX caters to this nicely. In addition, Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur, according to my humble opinion, are becoming more and more the preferred destination for tourists and shoppers from neighboring countries and across the globe. And I believe all malls actually complement each other nicely. From the smaller malls like Imbi Plaza to Sungai Wang in their special product offerings. Now we have got the bigger malls like KLCC and the Petronas Towers and the Park. We got Berjaya Times Square and its indoor roller coaster. we got Pavilion Kuala Lumpur and its luxurious product offerings. Remember Lala Mall, the Japanese design malls with LED lit stairs. Now there are many more malls, of course, not mentioned here right now. And now we've got TRX. It's designated to become a lifestyle hub with its park atop and the huge number of retailers and food offerings inside the mall. I'm still continuously amazed by the ongoing development of Kuala Lumpur. And I'm thrilled and excited to have seen it grown up to what it has become today. If you want to know more about me and my history with Kuala Lumpur, just check out the video link here shown right now. And I'm off to create my next video. Until next time, terima kasih, jumpa lagi, and bye bye.